We understand that he faces a charge of premeditated murder. I understand that would be a Schedule 6. So next week, the onus will be on you whether or not to prove it is in the interest of justice for Mr. Majola to be released.
I do confirm that he's facing a charge of premeditated murder, which falls under Schedule 6, meaning therefore we should prove exceptional circumstances that is in the interest of justice that he should be released on bail. Obviously, this accused was not arrested at a crime scene, was not arrested on the same day of the incident, and at arrest nothing illegal was found in his possession. And as far as the concern as of today, there's nothing that links this particular accused to this particular matter. Safe to say, there's a statement by one of the co-accused whose charges were withdrawn to say that now she links this Mr. Majola to this particular crime. Except for that, the state has no prima facie case against the accused, and therefore believe that there are exceptional circumstances that he should be released on bail.
All right, well, thank you very much.
A man is arrested. The police say they have evidence. The public is told justice is coming. But today, the accused lawyer says there is no CCTV, no direct evidence, and nothing placing his client at the crime scene. So the big question remains, how was this man linked to the murder of DJ Warras? This is not gossip. This is not speculation. This is about facts, transparency, and a family still waiting for answers. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and join a growing community that believes in truth, fairness, and accountability. On this channel, we don't shout, we don't insult, we ask questions respectfully because lives, justice, and credibility matter. Today, we unpack the latest court developments in the DJ Warras murder case and the serious questions now facing law enforcement. Warrick DJ Warras Stock was not just a DJ. He was a media personality, a podcaster, and a man who spoke openly about crime and safety in South Africa. On December 16, 2025, he was shot and killed in broad daylight outside a building in Johannesburg. He was there in his professional capacity, working through his security company, helping manage security at the building. Nothing was stolen. His firearm was not used. This was not random. The country was shocked, his family was shattered, and the public demanded justice. In the days after the killing, police indicated they were making progress. They spoke about CCTV footage. They suggested suspects were visible. They told the public arrests were coming. When people asked, will the CCTV be released so the public can help identify the suspect? The answer was no. Police said the footage would be used in court. That statement raised expectations. It suggested the evidence was strong. It suggested the suspect would clearly be seen.
When he left the building, about to go to his vehicle, on his arrival outside, there was a guy wearing a dreadlocks. He shot, took out the firearm, shot at him. He tried to escape until he fell here where we are standing. And he had his firearm with him. Unfortunately, the people didn't take anything. But from the video footages which we viewed all over the place here, it came clear that there were about 3 people who were involved in the whole thing. But the one who shot him is having dreadlocks on the head, and the one who was with him after he shot, it's somebody wearing something that replicates security uniform. Police are investigating. We managed to get the video footage. The teams, our intelligence, our provincial detectives tracking team are busy tracking and following up where the people might have escaped to or might have been sitting.
About 6 days after the shooting, Victor Majola, aged 44, was arrested in Soweto. A second suspect was also arrested, but later released due to insufficient evidence. Majola was charged with premeditated murder, a very serious charge. He appeared in court, alleged assault during arrest, and required medical attention. The state opposed bail. The public assumed they must have strong evidence. On January 6, 2026, Majola appeared briefly in the Johannesburg Magistrate's Court. The case was postponed to next Tuesday for a full bail hearing. Then his lawyer, Dumisani Mabunda, spoke. He said the state struggled for hours to even place the matter on the court roll. He said there is no CCTV footage, no forensic link, no direct evidence. And most importantly, he said his client was not at the crime scene. This is where the case becomes difficult to understand. Police earlier said CCTV existed. They said it would be used in court. But today, the defense says there is nothing. When asked if Majola was the person seen in the footage, police reportedly said no. So the question many South Africans are asking is simple. If the suspect in the footage is not Majola, if the footage is not released, and if there is no other evidence, then how exactly was he linked to this murder? That question is not disrespectful. It is reasonable.
According to the defense, the state's case relies mainly on a statement from a co-accused whose charges were later withdrawn. No CCTV confirmation, no physical evidence mentioned, no placing of the accused at the scene. This does not mean the accused is innocent, and it does not mean the police are wrong. It means the public deserves clarity. While legal arguments continue, a family is grieving. DJ Warras' sister, Nicole, has spoken openly about the pain and the difficulty of coping with the loss. The family has urged calm, no protests, no chaos, just dignity, remembrance, and trust in the process. That trust depends on transparency. This case is not just about one arrest. It is about public confidence in investigations, the use of CCTV in major crimes, arrests under public pressure, and justice for victims. South Africans have seen cases before where weak evidence leads to long delays or total collapse. Nobody wants that here. The question is not about defending anyone. The question is about truth. Why was the CCTV not released? How was the suspect linked? And will the evidence match the promises made? Justice for DJ Warras means real answers, not confusion. If you believe in respectful discussion, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments, calmly. We remember DJ Warras. We respect the courts, and we continue to ask the questions that matter.
Wow, I think we were all expecting that call to say, are you home? You know, what's for lunch? What's happening? And him coming in with the whirlwind, kissing everybody, hugging everybody. So yes, we missed him. We all missed him. Boys as well. A lot. We feel it. It's real. It's now becoming more real. You know, so the void is real. And the only thing that can actually fill that void is prayer, is God. Hence we reached out to a nation to roar with us in prayer, to stand with us in solidarity. I think that's important because right now we need God, we need Christ, we need love, we need support. Anger and revenge is not going to get us to where we need to be. We need to all just trust the process that's taking place right now. And that's all I can say.
And Nicole, if you could just as well perhaps maybe speak to us about the kind of criminality that we're seeing on the streets. When you and I were speaking a little bit earlier, we were speaking about how this gun violence, this unabated crime is robbing South Africans, particularly the youth, of some of the best in our country.
I mean, it's real. Will we ever understand why people do what they do, you know? I know the guns are there, but it's what's inside each of us that makes us want to act and do certain things. We'll never understand how people respond to me fighting with you or any kind of aggression or me speaking out about something, because we're all dealing with something totally different. But you're getting giants that are being taken away from us that the youth actually look up to and admire. So now it's up to us as adults and as South Africans to be mentors to our children, to the youth, to the teenagers. I mean, here you see there's 3 boys that have been left behind, but how many boys are without fathers? How many boys are without mothers? And we need to realize that. So blaming, pointing fingers is not going to solve any problem. We need to, when we unite and we hold each other, this is where we get the answers that we need, not what we want, that we need, and that's good for us.